Yeah.
Oh, this is what I'm talking about.
We're live.
We are live.
Welcome to Devin Vic's PM podcast.
Welcome,
This is episode 1, the redo. We tried last week and ran into some technical difficulties.
Oh, just a few.
A myriad of technical difficulties, if you will. But here we are.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel? How does it feel to be on a podcast, Vic? Even though last week was kind of like a test run, but we're here now. So, how does it feel?
It feels great. Last time the test run was really good too. I enjoyed it, and I'm excited for all the future episodes that we are going to do. And yeah, can't wait for tonight too.
I just realized I'm not wearing my hat. I'm so disappointed right now. No, it's okay. It's cool. No, I pointed it out. Now we all know that. It's a fact. It's out there. It's out in the open.
honestly didn't even notice until you pointed out. That's the thing. People don't notice until you point things
All right,
out. Put the plan on your head.
Can we get a budget for a wardrobe person?
A wardrobe person.
No, but
What's up
yeah.
with my tissues.
Wait, what about tissues?
Because I cry a lot, apparently.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. You need drill. We need custom branded tissues, but that's another story for another day.
Oh, God.
You guys would know, but you weren't here. You'll see the clips from that. But
Oh yeah.
no. So how does it feel to be like part of a pod? This is your first time doing something like this, right?
Yeah, my first time. It's just honestly something I've always wanted to do, and I never had anybody to do it with. So I'm glad that we were able to come together and do all this because I'm having a great time so far. And I can't, I said, I can't wait for the future episodes.
Also, shout out to JP, who's
Hell
producing,
yeah.
who's off camera for now, but we're gonna get him on camera because he's gonna hate that, and that's gonna be funny.
That's
Yep.
right. I'm good.
He said, that's not happening.
All right, so okay, real quick though, what's up with the rubber duck earrings?
Oh. Yeah.
Wait. Can we get a squeak check? Squeak check 1, 2. Dang. Yeah. Oh, those are rubber ducks if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. Love them.
What inspired today's look?
I don't know. I have cat socks on.
What?
They're playing guitars. They're from a friend I got. Thank you. Appreciate that. They're beautiful. And then these I just saw on Shine.
It's actually pronounced Shein.
I actually heard that it's pronounced Shine. So
No.
I don't know what it's actually pronounced as.
I'm just spitballing. It could be anything.
I literally don't know
I'm making
either.
stuff up.
But I'm pretty sure it's Shine. But yeah, a lot of people say like Shein and stuff. But anyway, I just saw them and they were like 95 cents. So I was like,
What?
Yeah. I have like
I
other
need that
ones
link. I'm
too.
about to get it. I'm about to get it
Stay
there.
tuned because I have quite a few. They're pretty cool. But yeah.
Oh, so you're just pulling up. See, now I gotta accessorize. And so you pull up with
Gotta
the
wear
coolest
different baseball
earrings.
caps.
And I had one. It's around here. It's around the room somewhere. But well, dang. Well, those are some cool earrings though.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
So kudos to that. So yeah, so here we are. It's been a long time coming.
Mm-hmm.
Not really, actually. It has, but also we did this in like 1 month.
Yeah, I'd say it's been like a month.
It feels like it because we were like, yeah, we're gonna do this. Let's just start doing it. But now here we are. So yeah, so basically what we're gonna lead off with today. Some interesting things that happened. So Sunday, which was 4 days ago. Sunday, Monday,
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 5 days ago.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
Dude, I'm so bad at math.
I was trusting you in that full on. I was
Anyway,
like, yeah, sure.
So
yeah.
so
Fuck.
our friend Josh was
Get
doing
wrecked.
a short film. Shit, get fucking wrecked, mate. I'll get into that that later. But so our friend Josh, whose office is across the hallway from us, actually.
Shout out to Josh.
Shout out to Josh. So he's doing like a short film where Vic is the main star. Can we get an applause?
One of the main stars. I feel like
Can we
Shauna
get
is...
no? You can't be a main. No main. Wait. Yeah, Vic. Woo, yeah. Yeah, our live studio audience of 4,000 people.
Oh yeah, how are you guys doing tonight? You guys doing
Yeah.
good? Yeah.
All right. Oh, there
yeah.
goes Jimbo. Yeah, that's my favorite. He's my favorite.
Hey, no beer. Just kidding.
No. All right. So first of all, main literally means one. Okay, it's one. So you are the main. Okay, whether you want to
I don't like
accept it or not. So you are the main
that. I
character.
don't.
All right. Tell me, walk me through that. So there was smoke. There were explosions. There were leaf blowers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and there were violent property owners.
You got
Yeah.
dangled in the air.
Yeah,
Oh my
I did.
God, that's right.
I
Okay.
literally got put in a car entangled in the air. But we don't want to say too much.
Let's do this.
Too.
Let's do this. That's true. Let's go chronologically. So we first get there. We're at a house
Mm-hmm.
to keep it vague. So what was that like? Were you like nervous going into? I know you were nervous like the day before. You were
very,
like very
nervous, but also super excited because it was my first time ever doing a film. It was my first time ever like acting, and I've always wanted to get into it, but I never really had the confidence to do so, or really people to do so. I guess. But yeah, no, I was super excited, but really nervous because I didn't want to fuck it up.
Do you feel better now? Like after that experience, do you feel much more confident now?
Mainly, yes, because I know that it was more of the bigger day of filming too. And like I said, I didn't want to mess anything up. And yeah, I knew a lot of people came together for one day that we've been trying to plan for a while. And yeah, we only had one shot.
It was also super. It was like a super chill group of people too.
Oh
though,
my God, they were
which is,
all
like, a big part of it.
amazing. I'm so happy I was able to meet all of them because they were so awesome. I'm glad I got to meet them.
So you got to also Vic is her own stunt woman. There were
Oh.
some stunts. Well,
Yes, very much.
again, we won't go too far into that.
Surprised I don't have like bruises. I'm glad though. My body hurt. I'm like 95% sure I have arthritis. I
Yeah,
found
you
out.
kept saying that, and I was like, I thought you were joking,
Oh
and I'm
my
like,
God. Yeah, no, once my hands started like warming up, it didn't hurt as much. So I was like, fuck.
you probably got arthritis from all those times you're probably punching people.
Stop.
So you guys missed this part because it's not the full episode's not going to be like there. But Vic has a second side to her. She has a bit of violent tendencies within her at times, which surfaced on Sunday. Okay, so here's where things got really interesting, right? So things were going like according to plan up to this point, right? We're getting going. People are getting their makeup done. You're filming some scenes. I'm doing behind the
Yeah,
scenes.
yeah.
JP's doing audio. The whole,
We're just chilling.
all
having a
cylinders are
good old
firing
time,
away.
You know.
And we're in this field, right? So to just to paint the picture for you. So we're at this house filming, and then there's like what seemed like a property line with trees, and then there's a huge field behind it. We were under the understanding that we could film in the field, which we were doing for like an hour with like a smoke machine and everything, right? Like
No
props,
issue.
okay?
No issue at all.
Out of nowhere, this dude comes, this old guy, swerves up in a fucking Honda Ridgeline, first of all, which was like easily one of the best like talking points of the
Yeah.
whole day was like him and his Honda Ridgeline. So he pulls up, he swerves up, right? And I just to be fair, because I actually think there's like something that really went wrong with him. We won't divulge his name.
Yeah. No, let's not.
So he who won't be named pulls up in his Honda Ridgeline, right? Jumps out, and immediately he's just like, "What do you say?" He's like, "What the hell? What is this?
What is this? What
Yeah,
the
he's
hell
like,
is
"What is
this?
this?"
He's just going off for no reason, like without any. I don't know. We were all just kind of like in awe. We were all just standing there, like, what's happening?
Right,
Are we getting punked?
He
right
pulls up
now?
and he's like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "A film." I don't even understand. Like, who are you? And then we were like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "Who are you?" And we're like, "Well, first of all, you're asking 17 different people who we are. I don't even know how you properly
Do
answer
you
that."
all want
But
us to go at once? Like,
we're filming this thing, and he's like, "Well," he's like, "This is my property. This is my land, and you can't be back here."
yeah.
Starts just going irate. He goes to his truck, right? Now listen, I'm a person of color. I see an old angry white guy go to a truck. I'm
think
thinking
we all were thinking the
firearm.
same thing. Gun. Yeah.
So I'm sitting there and like,
instantly, 'cause
whoa.
We're in the middle of
Right?
a place that would likely have that happen.
But my boy threw us for a loop and instead grabbed his cell phone. He had to be in his 60s at least, right?
Yeah, older fellow.
Grabs his cell phone and immediately he's just walking around like, and he's recording like this. He's like, now first of all, okay, you know you're old when you record like this, with
Oh, yeah.
like one hand on each other's phone. And he's just like getting in everybody's face, like, "What are you doing here? What are you doing here?"
And then he sadly made the mistake of getting into my face.
Well, first of all,
Yeah.
my man was sprinting.
Oh yeah.
No,
he
I'll give it to him. He
was.
turned on the burners,
He
dude.
was,
Yeah.
he was
Track
bouncing
star
around
energy.
like a moth,
He's a
going
villain, he's
to
a track
every
star.
person, getting that camera in everybody's face.
Oh yeah.
Except
And there
for
was like
me,
a
which
lot of people.
Which, he never, now, in hindsight, I'm a little disappointed because it's like, what, I'm not good enough?
I'm
not-
gonna have to be fucking
I'm not enough of a
recorded
problem
for this?
causer.
Like what?
I'm a little sad about that. That's neither here nor there. Anyway, so he's literally going from person to person. And so there were like, what, probably 10 or 12 girls and like
Yeah,
5 or
no,
6
there was
guys.
quite a bit of people.
And let me tell you something. The girls, okay, shout out to you women, all right? You're talking about like women standing up for women. Y'all got buck, okay? Me and the rest of the guys were kind of just like chilling. I'm in my head, I'm like waiting. I'm just hoping, I'm like, please don't put your hands on somebody because then I got to do something. I'm trying to like just not like trying to keep flare tempers. You handled it in a much different way. Would you like to just delve into that a little bit? Give us a little perspective into your mindset?
Sorry. It was instant reaction. I don't like when people get in my face. If he didn't get in my face, I would have been so calm about it, but homeboy thought he can record me without me doing anything wrong.
He really did get right in your face, though. There's a picture
was
of Vic literally going like
going
this.
like this, and
Yeah.
he's lucky he didn't literally like touch me because I would have thrown hands. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so you guys missed this because
I
again we
don't-
fucked up last week.
I
but
like my personal space.
Vic is not only unafraid, but willing and able, and I would even argue enthusiastic about fighting men. Okay, because last week we discussed, Vic's got like
And it's funny because I'm like
Can
a
hold her
fucking
own.
noodle boy. I need to go to the gym. I haven't
he
been to the gym in a
doesn't know that.
while.
I would have been terrified. I'll tell you this though, my man pulled up. If
Yeah.
there's anything he deserves credit for, and this story gets crazier, there's still more to this story, but he pulled up though. I mean, there was like
yeah, no,
20 something of us.
I
He
really
just,
thought he was gonna hit one of the girls.
he
I
just
really
rolled up.
did.
He's like, "Arr!"
And the fact that he said some very
Oh, he dropped
not
the
nice
C word, guys,
things,
3 times.
to the ladies. I ain't gonna put up with that.
If there's a vulgar word I won't say, you know it's
My
bad.
thing is, if you're gonna be disrespectful, don't think I'm gonna be respectful back. Like that's not how that works.
Yeah.
And when you're disrespectful to me, that's it. Game over.
So yeah,
You
so
lost
he's
it.
going
You're
in,
done.
and you guys were throwing some. I mean, you guys were firing back. Like there was talks of like not taking dementia pills, not being able to get it. I mean, you guys were going in, and he was
Yeah.
like I said though, he was. It's like a 1v20, and my man was hanging tough, right? And there were some comments that y'all made about his manhood that definitely struck a nerve.
Oh
but-
my god.
But the craziest part of all this, right? This is the part that actually made me legitimately terrified. So also, you guys are all just going in, and I'm walking up next to him, and I'm like, hey, man.
Some of them I didn't hear, so I got.
I'm like,
I got it.
I'm like, you don't think there's a better way you could handle this? He's like, this is my property. I'm like, yeah, but I'm trying to reason with him, right? He's not hearing that.
No,
Then-
and that's literally what I said at first too. When he first came out, I was like, "Sir, like you're literally getting in all of our faces when
No, he
you
was
could have been like
immediately irate.
respectful about it. Like you could have literally been like, and we were all leaving too. Like once he said something, we were like, "Oh right, well we
Yeah.
were under the impression that we could be here, so we."
Yeah, he
will
wanted
go."
all the smoke
Not a big deal.
expeditiously. He
And
wanted
then,
the smoke.
He wanted all the smoke, yeah.
And he's
Literally.
following us back to the house, right? And we're like, all right, well, now you got to get off the property. He's like, well, this is my property too. Da-da-da. So now there's all this confusion, and like Josh is trying to figure all this stuff out. And I'm not even exaggerating. Like somebody flipped a switch out of
It
nowhere.
was
Mind you,
so
he dropped 3 C bombs,
Ah.
F bombs left and right, phones all in
Yeah.
people's faces. Out of nowhere, he's like, okay,
You guys can film here.
yeah, you guys can film here. I just want to copy the film.
I just want a copy of the
So
film.
this happens, right?
Smiling too, like all like happy. and
We're all immediately just like,
it's
is this
not
actually happening?
okay.
Here's the weirdest thing though, is I audibly said out loud, he's standing right behind me, and I'm like, is this happening? Completely disregarding this person is here.
Yeah.
I'm like, is this happening right now? And we're all having this discussion, and everybody's like, are we being punked? And he's just standing there. And somebody was like, are you drunk? And he smirks, right? And then he was just like, yeah. He's like, no problem. You guys can film here, no problem. Like, it's totally fine. Just I just want to copy the film. Which was also like, first of all, you could have just got out and be like, hey, can I get a copy of the film? You guys can
Yeah.
film here, right? But you skipped all that and went immediately to like
I mean, it's
violence.
understandable seeing like a bunch of people in black cloaks with
Yeah.
face paint.
Yeah, we probably
look
should-
like Metallica.
To be fair, yeah, there were some,
And
there were
fog, and then people
costumes.
with cameras, and then like
but still, he totally
I
could
would
have handled
question
it
it, too.
differently. But whatever. So he chose violence, and that's fine.
Yeah.
That's his, prerogative.
I chose
but
violence too.
immediately flipped the switch, and he's just like, yeah. He's like, you guys can film here, and that's no problem. And then he waves, and he's like, all right, everybody have a good day. And we're all just for like 5 solid minutes. We're just like, there's no way that really just
Flabbergasted.
happened.
We were like,
I was fucking perplexed, dude.
We were like, did that just really fucking happen? Who's punking us right now? Like, who hired this guy?
Like, he pulled up and
Somebody
he was
literally
like,
said that when this was all going down too. They were like, yo, where's the camera? Somebody like who hired this guy?
we really thought there's no way this actually happened. I've seen like Karens, right?
Yeah.
On like videos. I've never experienced it, and I'm still, as we sit here today, almost a week later,
Karen.
I'm still not entirely sure that it's actually happened. Like, I'm like, we're
Bro,
in like a
it was
wormhole.
just something I don't know why.
It didn't make any
It made
sense
it
at
very eventful though. Always will remember that.
all. He basically pulled up and was like, get fucked, and then he was like, all right, have a good day.
All right, have a good day, mate.
And that was it. Also, I'm speaking an Australian accent because there's this new podcast that I started following, which is like
Oh my god, it's so great.
low key
I
an
love
inspiration
it.
to this because they have a very similar, like, just don't give a shit, absolutely
Yeah.
vulgar, wild, ADHD fueled podcast. So I'm like, nah, I can't get this Australian accent out of my head. But yeah, so he basically pulled up, wrecked, and dipped, and then so you're thinking like, that's it, all right, that's cool, crazy. An hour later,
Oh my god,
he
I
pulls
forgot
up again, right?
about that.
Pulls up again, and we're like, oh boy, what's gonna happen? He gets
Wait,
out of his
just
vehicle,
Wait.
and he's like, hey, I brought y'all some snacks, and I'm like, no way. So
He
me
pulled
being
up with the apple crisps.
me being me, I walk up and I'm like, I said his name. I was like, hey man, I was like, oh, you brought us snacks. That's so nice of you. And I was like, we're definitely gonna eat all these, which was sarcastic because no way in hell we would eat a snack from this guy. Spoiler alert, we both did though because we were fucking nuts.
I tried it first, and then he was like, yeah, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, I peer
They were
pressured you into doing it
good.
for sure.
Ah, nah.
I was like, if you do it,
gonna
I'll
try
do it.
Nah, it wasn't even. I wanted them. I like apple crisps.
You're unhinged.
The
I'm
man
so here for it.
rolls up with 2
Yeah,
bags.
2 bags for a group of like 20 people.
Like small snack-sized bags
With
for
his-
15 people.
with his last name on the packaging.
Yeah,
too.
also, it looks like he like just ziplocked him before he left his house.
Well, you
Like,
know what? I'm still here. Am
Yeah.
I?
Yeah, and then he was like, let me know if you need anything. And we're like, what?
Yeah. He also didn't like give us any like information to give him like the CD, but hey, whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is.
We know where to find them.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, now we know where he lives. We
True.
also, we figured out like a ton of information about him. And then we decided, we were like, you know what? Nope, we're going to rise above this. We're not going to ruin his life, mostly because we're fairly convinced there certainly is something wrong
yeah,
upstairs.
it was
'Cause
just
that's
very
so
eventful, but I'm
nuts.
glad that it ended up not being bigger than
I can
what
tell
it
you
could
this.
have been.
Most interesting start to a friendship I've ever had because I would call that man a friend now. I mean, listen, you hand somebody a bag of apple chips.
Oh yeah, that's a
That's a friend.
friendship locked and sealed, baby.
Look, you give me apple chips and you got a friend in me.
You got a friend in me.
So yeah, that's my boy for life now. And anybody else besides the people that were there, if anybody speaks ill on him, that's just gonna be a problem. So. And that's on Vic. She said that. I'm not the violent one. I just talk. You're the one who fights. So I'm writing checks that you're gonna cash, basically.
I'm 11.
But I got your back though. I got your back though. So if stuff goes down,
Listen, it's only in like
know.
certain times. I don't know, man.
okay. Only in
I'm
certain
not
times.
I'm not always violent, all right? I'm more of a lover than a fighter, but if I need to be a fighter, I will be.
So okay, really.
Yeah.
Really? So
Yeah.
what would you say is the least that's ever like gotten you to fight somebody? Like what have you fought somebody over that was like nothing? I could tell you mine.
Like physically or just arguing?
Like yeah, like what's the least amount of problems that it took for you to get into a physical altercation?
I mean, I've only been in like one physical fight.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
And it was over some stupid high school dumb shit.
You've only been in one fight.
Yeah. Why is that so hard to believe?
Why is that so hard to believe? Because you
Because
went
we've
fucking
met
Bruce
you?
Lee. Yeah. Because we've seen it.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? You went She-Hulk. Like, so wait, do you get nervous when you're like, have you ever thought to yourself, somebody might actually hit me?
Yeah, no. If I'm gonna do it,
And you're ready.
on it. Yeah. I mean, like I said, that's why I need to start going to the gym again. I always know I have to protect myself regardless of the situation. Like,
But so you're like, if I just can talk enough shit.
no. Because if you talk shit, you get hit. That's how it always
Not
goes.
apparently the rules don't apply to you.
No, the rules apply to me too.
You've only
I
been
just
hit once.
Yeah, I've only been in one fight, and that was
That's
in high
crazy,
school.
dude. How many fights do you think I've been in my entire life?
2?
No, more.
3?
More.
8?
A little bit more.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'd say probably about 10. Only
See?
one fight.
You've been in...
Only one fight after middle school. Middle school was hectic for me. But the least it ever took me to like get into a fight with somebody, okay, actually, quite a few like very insignificant. One time I fought somebody because my friend was like, "You won't go fight that person." He was like, "Yo, you won't go punch
my
Austin," and I
God.
was like, "All right." Like he was my friend.
Yeah.
Austin was a friend of mine, and I was like, "All right." Another time I was mad. This is not a moment I'm proud of, but it's very funny though. My friend and I had like a $50 bet on a basketball game, and his team won. Like they came back and won, and I was so pissed. So I threw my wallet at him, and I was like, "Take your $50," and then I was like, "If you touch my wallet, I'm gonna punch you."
Oh,
So I basically like who? This doesn't even sound like me, right? I'm like,
No.
who is this person?
well, how old were you?
Like the wallet thing was like 17, probably. Everything else was
Okay,
like
so
15,
You were younger.
14, 13.
Oh.
12.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Good to know that we can count
Ground
backwards from 15
control
here.
to
on the
Major
podcast.
Tom. Countdown. Wait, what'd you say?
It's good to know that we can count backwards from 15 on this podcast.
Oh, hell
Because I'll tell you this, I
yeah.
wasn't confident that we were able to do that, but
Dude.
now we know.
Do you know like those like? Sorry, I don't know.
You're over here like full on exorcist right now. Like, what is going on? Did you take your earrings out?
Yeah, they were starting to hurt.
Were they becoming cumbersome?
Yeah, I was like pulling on, but it's okay.
Wait, no, you
I
got to
know.
squeak it in the mic now.
Ow, that's loud.
That was pretty cool.
Um,
I'm here for the
what was I
squeaks.
saying?
Can we get a what the hell was I saying check? We should get a jar over here, and I think I said this last week. I can't remember if I even said it last week.
I don't
But
know.
we should get a jar, and every time we forget what we were gonna say, we put $1 in there.
I'm
We
broke.
could probably buy a Ferrari next year
Oh
at
my
that
God.
point.
Wait, what the fuck was I saying though? What were you saying?
We were talking about the experience of. No, you were counting backwards.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So you know, like the police test, like to see if you're drunk, like
Yeah.
say the alphabet backwards. Like I can't even
Oh, no,
Z
check.
Y X W
V.
U V.
Yeah, I legitimately don't think anybody can actually do that.
Who's
You
yeah?
got Z Y X W. They should take it and leave it.
That sounds like a trap to me.
Z Y X W.
Yeah. I'm like. Yeah, we're gonna have a Vic crying compilation, a Vic snorting compilation, a cursing compilation. Well, that video actually, basically the podcast is the cursing compilation. Although I
Yeah.
think the first couple minutes of this one so far, we've been pretty good.
Yeah, we've
Pretty
been,
fucking
we've
good.
been tame.
I had to get that out. I'm sorry.
I don't want to be tame anymore. Let the beast out.
Haven't had to use the button once yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been trying to be mellow about it. Should I not?
Nah, be erratic.
Be erratic?
Yeah.
Fuck tits shit. No.
That's a pretty good ensemble of curse words. Not the worst I've heard.
Not the worst I've heard.
You know what I mean?
Sugar doodles, ficka digger.
Sugar doodles. On what planet? Maybe in a fucking Care Bear movie that would be a curse word. Sugar doodles?
Yo, I have Disney Plus again, and it's fucking amazing. It's like bringing back my childhood, and holy shit, yo, TV sucked back then, but I was like,
Oh,
yo,
it was
this
so
is
bad, but
great.
it's so good.
Oh,
Like,
are we
did you
having
ever
to,
watch Brink?
pause? Brink?
Yeah.
What's that about?
You don't know what Brink is?
What? No, I'm
the skaters? Fucking shredding?
No,
You've never seen Brink on Disney Channel.
no.
All right.
I
Please watch
don't know what
Brink.
you're talking about either.
Bro,
But
nobody.
I'm also like
Hold on, now I gotta look it up.
massively older.
I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up.
Dude, there's no way. This is probably the first time ever in the history of my life that I've been the only person in a room who's seen Brink.
Brink.
Brink, the skate movie, it's like just shred, bro. And my boy Brink
No,
was switching.
I never watched this. No.
Oh my god, did you ever see Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off?
Nope.
Bro, Johnny Tsunami?
You gotta realize.
What are
you're-
you watching then on Disney Plus? I
I was
don't
born
even
in
understand.
1999, guy. Sorry.
Yeah, that was only a few years after me.
Yeah, so I
Oh,
feel
every
like
one of those movies I just named came out after the 2000s.
I don't know.
Jesus Christ, I was in high school.
1999.
You're gonna tell me? Hold on. All right, what about like Xenon?
I never really watched it. I know it. I know it. I just never watched it.
All right. What
I always thought
about
it was Xenon.
dude?
Smart House.
All right, you've seen that?
I love Smart House.
All right. That helps. That helps ease the pain a little bit.
It helps ease the pain a little bit.
The fact that you don't know Brink, though.
I
Brink is a
don't know. It
classic.
was like, I don't know.
It's literally just a movie about rollerblading.
Because I was a part. I liked Nickelodeon, and then I got introduced to Disney Channel later on. That's why. So
Growing up, out of the three, did you ever watch Cartoon Network?
no, not really.
Cartoon Network was definitely the more fucked up one. That's
It
probably why
was.
I watched it
That's
more.
I didn't. Yeah. Weirdly enough, because now I'm fucked up as an adult.
I watched all three pretty heavily though. I don't know which one I really watched. Which one I watched more, but
I watched Disney Channel a lot more when I got older.
which shows were you watching?
Like Hannah Montana.
Yeah, I can get
Good
down
Luck
with Hannah Montana.
Charlie. Dog with the Blog. I loved that
Oh
one.
my
That one was
God,
so
you really
funny.
are a Gen Zer.
Stop.
Not even though, like Dog with a Blog. What
I
about
was-
what about
I
That's
was
So
watching
Raven?
Wizards of Waverly Place.
Okay, that's
That's
good.
So Raven. I love That's So Raven.
All right.
Shake It Up with Zendaya and whatever.
Okay.
There's other ones that I can't remember.
Damn, Disney be hitting.
It's funny
Yeah.
that I know all of those
Yeah.
because I watched those because my son watches
Yeah, I was
Disney
gonna
Channel.
say.
Yeah.
So like I was watching them,
Prime
but as a
time.
parent,
Yeah.
so
Austin and Allie.
again,
Austin
just
and Ally?
reinforcing this I'm old thing that's going on.
You ever seen
That's so
you ever
funny.
seen Camp Rock?
Camp Rock. I love Camp Rock.
I feel
yeah.
like you've lived Camp Rock. I
Oh,
think
yeah,
you
most
would have
definitely.
loved to be in Camp Rock. Dude, let's start a band and go
I
to
went
Camp
to
Rock.
Camp Siwacamano.
You used to go to camp?
Yeah.
Camp used to be
I got a
awesome.
scholarship or whatever because, I'm poor. Bang, bang.
So okay, so let's just add more to the list of talents: artist, singer, actress, can secure a fucking scholarship.
MMA fighter
Yeah, MMA fighter.
No, I'm not that. I wish.
You wish?
taking out senior citizens.
Yeah,
No,
I
only
would
thing
have loved to
took
see that. Though. I'm
out
not gonna lie, I would
was,
love to see that.
them out of their rooms because I was a CNA and helped them to get their dinner.
The only thing I'd be taking out is the trash, and
That
that's
too.
on keeping my house clean.
Yeah. Oh man, I really want the turkey. Shit. I kind of want my sandwich. It's okay. I'll
Yeah,
eat
you
it
didn't bring enough
afterwards.
sandwich for the rest of the group.
I'm
though.
sorry. It's fucking quick check anyway. So.
You guys ready to try a segment?
Oh
Try a
yeah.
segment,
Yeah. All right. So listen, y'all. We've got segments now. We've decided. Well, we have one. We have a segment, and it's definitely. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's something I've seen done on a lot of places, but we just renamed it, and it's called Slap. We're gonna also, just so you guys all know, eventually we're gonna have a little soundbite for this. Okay. But it's gonna be called Slaps or Sucks. Wait, hold on. Wait, can I get a monster voice, please?
Do you want
Let's
me
see.
to say it too?
Alright. Oh my gosh. Slaps or sucks? Round one.
Dude,
That was
that
good.
is insane.
That was good. So this
I
is
could
Slaps
be like
or
a fucking
Sucks.
voice actor.
And it's pretty simple. It's essentially a this or that, and you just pick. Well, actually, no, not really.
It's pretty
not
much
at
why
all
I
a this or
slap
that.
Devin
Yeah.
constantly because he fucking sucks.
Yes,
I'm kidding.
that's probably what you would prefer this segment to be. And on that note, I'm a little nervous because I don't have health insurance. So now
Neither
I'm
do
terrified for my-
I.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
go.
right.
Let's
Gotta
go.
love our
Don't tell the
fucking
government.
life. They
but
don't
yeah.
give a shit.
So basically, no, essentially, so we'll have like a couple of different items or
That's how we
talking
get more
points,
money.
and we just decide if they slap, like they go hard, they're great, they're good for the people who don't know the slang, or if they suck,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which is pretty self-explanatory.
If they're whack.
So what's the first item on the list we got, JP?
First item is pumpkin spice.
Yes. Oh, so I came up with these, so it's a little bit October themed because we're like in early October. So pumpkin spice slaps or sucks.
Oh my god, it slaps so hard. It slaps harder than fucking
I'm gonna
Marshall
Go
hitting Barney.
with, I'm gonna go. You watch that show?
Oh my god, I love that show.
What?
How I Met Your Mother's amazing. Same with Friends.
What timeout? That's literally my favorite show ever. I'm in the
Really?
middle of my like 10th rewatch
Oh
right
my,
now.
me too. I just watch it in the background at this point. My boyfriend hates it.
Same.
I'm like, I'm sorry, but
Dude, damn! I knew there was a reason we were besties. Anyway, so not to get too off track. So I'm gonna go with like slocks because it's like neither slaps or sucks for me because I just don't like
that's
divulge in it.
understandable.
But I accidentally had
feel
pumpkin
that.
spice at Dunkin' Donuts a couple weeks ago, and it wasn't
Was it?
bad.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't know. Like,
Have
I'm
you
just
ever tried
not-
it from Starbucks?
No, I'm just one of those people who like. I'll tell you this: when the caramel brulee drops, I go full on white girl.
Yeah, I know you do. I
Like
know
day
you
one,
do.
I'm in there like 3 rounds.
You should
I'm
really
like,
try the Starbucks one. Listen, I used to be one of those people that hated pumpkin spice and used to be like, what the fuck is all the hype about? Because it's disgusting. But then, I don't
that's kinda
know,
where I used to
one
be.
year something just changed and I was like, yo, this fucking shit is goddamn bussin'. The fuck?
Wow,
So,
all right.
yeah, no, so now
Dick approved.
I fucking love pumpkin spice now. Yeah, I usually get like the pumpkin spice cold brew, the latte. They have an
So you're pumpkin spiced out.
apple crisp macchiato too. That one's to fucking die for.
apple goes
Holy
hard.
shit!
Full time, apple's definitely my preferred flavor. But yeah, so I'm
I
like,
love both of them.
I'm indifferent. What's your thoughts, JP?
Yeah, I'm indifferent as well. I don't not like it. It just doesn't do anything special for me.
Am I just that basic white bitch? Yeah.
Probably, yeah, maybe. No, you're not basic. You're definitely way too like
Cracked out?
Yeah, to be basic. But that's cool because like nobody wants to be
Yeah.
basic. So
Who the fuck wants to be basic? Nobody.
right, yeah. This dude, Basic Rick, I know he wanted to be pretty basic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know anybody named Rick. Anyway, so what's the second? What's the second one on the list?
Next up, we have haunted houses.
Oh, dude, slaps.
I'm gonna have to be in the middle of that one.
No,
Only because like I haven't been to a haunted house in so long that like I can't even really recollect the
I'll tell you this.
feeling.
I worked inside of a haunted house once. It wasn't like an actual haunted house. I worked at this place called the Rockin' Horse Ranch. You're familiar.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they built out a
I didn't
whole
know they did that there.
Yeah, they built out a whole haunted house, and I got to be in there. And my role, well, first of all, I was just like in this ghillie suit. That was it, like the things that like hunters
I
wear.
love it.
And I'm in this one corner, but behind me there's a hole in the wall, and I can see the entrance. And I have this little stick that like I can poke out like a prop.
Oh,
So as
jeez.
soon as people walk in, I'm like giving them a little jump scare. And then when they walk by me, I'm just like, ugh. Because also it's like, all right, when you're working there, I'm like, what the hell would a person in a ghillie suit even fucking sound like? It's not like a monster. So I'm just like, "Ooh."
I've worked in one before too. I love working.
You
in
worked
them.
at a
They're fun.
haunt. How many lives have you lived?
A lot.
You're a, are you like one of those people who's just like a time traveler? Like
I fucking wish, yo.
you might be.
Imagine.
You might be a vampire. I don't know.
But that's literally what I was at the haunted house.
Okay, I was pretty. Yeah. I kind of want to be turned. I think that'd
Yeah.
be pretty cool.
You wanna
Anyway,
be
so
what?
be turned into a vampire.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, but then you have to be like immortal.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too good. Anyway, right, so all right, so you worked at what? So all right, from your perspective, was it more fun to like attend one or work in one?
Like I said, I can't really remember going through one last. And then I don't know. I really like working in them. I think they're pretty fun.
Scaring people's
I
fun.
love scaring people. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like going through haunted houses too. I like getting that little bit of adrenaline. I've never been to Headless Horseman around here either, and I want to go. I'm gonna try to go this year.
In my opinion, it's a
Not
little
that-
overrated. But
yeah.
no, but so it's like rated as one of the best in the country.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things where it's like anything that's amazing that it's next to you, it doesn't feel amazing because it's next to you.
Yeah.
It's like even like New York City, like we're like, oh, cool, New York City's awesome, but like we're 2 hours north,
Yeah.
and people come from other countries and like, oh
It's,
my god, this is the most amazing shit
I
I've
also
ever
like
seen in
how
my
when
life.
people up here refer to New York, and we know what we're all talking
Oh yeah,
about.
so anybody
like,
who's not from New York essentially thinks it's like New York City, and everything above New York City is just upstate.
Yeah,
So I just always say I'm from upstate, even though we're really not upstate. But
we're central.
yeah, no, I think haunted houses are cool. I think they're fun to
I like
they're
'em,
fun
yeah.
to work in, and yeah, the Headless. The
I
only thing
don't-
about Headless is like I know
I don't
everybody who
hate
works
them,
there.
nor do I crave them, love them,
Impartial.
whatever. Yeah, yeah. I think they're
Indifferent.
cool. I'll go to them, but I'm not
JP?
gonna go my
So
way.
I've only been to one real haunted house, and that was
There you
Headless
go.
Horseman. Granted, it
Dang,
was
guys.
like 20-ish years ago.
Yeah, when it wasn't as toursy, I guess.
Yeah,
you could say.
less crowded. Although I mean, it was still pretty crowded then, and they were still
It's like $20,000 for a ticket too.
like top ranked back then.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah, that's pretty much sums it up. It's
Yeah.
cool.
And the best part of that experience for me was we did the haunted corn maze, and they stagger how the groups go out, so that everybody's kind of going in their own little group. We ran ahead as soon as they let us out. So, and we got into the hiding spot of one of the people that jumps out to scare the other people.
Oh, you guys broke the rules.
So yeah, absolutely, of course.
Nice.
We were
Of
teenagers. We were
course.
teenagers. It was high school.
Say, fuck nutters.
So yeah, we got into the guy's hiding spot. So he comes creeping back after scaring the group ahead of us, and he gets into his spot, and we just reach out into the corn after him and scare the shit out of
You
him.
scared him?
And then
Get
we
fucking
ran.
wrecked.
Then we ran off. So
Nice.
10 out of 10.
I've
would
been to
recommend.
Frosty Fest there. That's about it.
I have not been to that yet.
Yo, I just want to say your guys' candle smells like
It smells very
Christmas.
fall scented, right?
No, it smells like Christmas. It's a pine tree, isn't it?
Well, I think that's remnants
Silver
of fall.
birch.
I think, but for me, Christmas is fall. Like literally, Christmas is like all the time, basically. It was essentially from October. Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
I'm
when you live in
super-
New York, it's fucking
No,
Christmas
I'm
all the time. for the
super.
most part.
Actually, so interestingly enough, if I remember correctly, the third item on that category is Hallmark movies.
Oh yeah.
Hallmark movies.
So I bring this up because I was watching one with my grandmother yesterday. All right. They both simultaneously slap and suck. I don't know that there's another way to describe it because they're so awful, but I cannot help but to watch them.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I've ever actually watched one. I'm not gonna lie. I think I've watched one, and I kind of liked it. I'm not gonna lie, but that's about it.
I'm prepared to walk off set. There's like at this point, I don't want to know. That
I probably have, like I said, I'm
there's
pretty
2
sure I
trillion
have.
Hallmark movies.
Yeah, so I said that's why I said I'm probably sure I have.
You would
I
know.
watched one where this like girl, like it's kind of like the Scrooge type thing, but it's a girl instead.
I'll tell you this. Here's the premise of every single Hallmark movie that's ever been made. Right?
I know, like
Young,
point of it,
hardworking,
yeah.
career-devoted woman who doesn't have time for love.
yeah.
Comes back to her small town that she's from, and comes across a guy that, oh my God, I've known him forever, but he was like always just this guy. And they hate each other at first, and he's like totally a jerk, but also he's like this hardworking guy who's lived here forever. And then all her friends are like peer pressuring her into like, you should start dating and da-da-da. And she's like, I'm not going to date. I got to focus on my career. And then they fall in love.
Oh, okay. So I don't know. Probably.
Where you got like
Wouldn't doubt it.
where you got the single mother who
Ow.
can't make ends meet and trying to do Christmas for her son and
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
some
and
kind-hearted stranger.
Yeah. Rich guy named like Derek
I
comes along.
probably have, like I said. So since I have not, or I don't know if I have watched one or not, I have to be
That's fair.
impartial, I guess you can say.
That's fair. Yeah, no, they're so cringe, but they're just like, to me, it's just like every holiday season, I'm like, I gotta watch them.
Yeah. Well, maybe my first year can be this year.
I'll tell you this: it's not a Hallmark movie, but it's very like Hallmark-esque.
Mhm.
It's called Snow Globe, and I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix. It's got Christina Milian in it.
All right.
Check it out. Slaps.
I'll see
Super
it.
corny. Goes hard.
I'll have to check it out.
JP?
I'm not a fan.
Yeah,
No.
not a fan.
I feel like most people aren't.
Low-hanging
Sucks.
fruit. They're just no. You can get the same same shit watching a Darman video or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, what's the last item on the list?
Playing in leaves.
Ow.
Okay,
Oh my god.
playing in the leaves like in the fall time. The thought of it slaps. Actually doing it sucks, dude. Leaves are usually wet.
Why?
They're usually wet, right?
Mhm.
Also, have you ever
Yes.
actually like really dove into a pile of leaves? Incredibly
Yes.
dangerous situation.
Yes.
You need an
like
immense
like
amount
like
of leaves.
like dive,
well,
or just
well,
like kind of like run into it and just.
all of the above. Like any which way you feel you
I've-
have to position yourself to end up in the
I've
pile of leaves.
never dove into like leaves like that, but I have like ran and kind of like slid. I
And
guess
you've
you could
never
say.
felt as if there weren't enough leaves for like appropriate padding.
No, because where I lived, there was enough leaves.
I'm also a very large human being. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you this: I jumped into a pile of leaves one time that in my mind was much thicker than it really was, and I hit the ground, dude.
It hurts, yeah. You do hit
And
the ground, it
immediately I was
hurts.
just like, nope. And I get up and I'm wet. The leaves are
That's not
sticking
gonna
all
hurt.
over me.
Yeah.
Some of the
Yeah.
corners are cutting me.
Yeah.
It was
Ticks.
such a
Don't forget
dangerous situation.
ticks.
Yeah,
Ticks,
I
dude.
was about to get to that. So the last time I can recall me jumping into like a pile of leaves. Okay, well, the time before like the first time I okay. Jesus.
It was the first time.
Ah!
The first time.
So about like 4 years ago, maybe I'll say, I jumped into pile of leaves, whatever. Besides that, the last time before that, I was like a kid and I got a tick on the side of my head, and it was fucking terrible. And I didn't jump in the leaves for a long time after that because I was traumatized.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Imagine being a tick and your whole life's mission is just fucking bite somebody and die.
Eat blood.
That sucks.
Like, what are you, fucking a
Yo,
vampire?
here, let's add a little bonus round in ticks. We can all agree sucks.
They do suck.
JP,
Fuck
your
that.
thoughts on playing in the leaves?
I'm kind of mirroring your thoughts here. It's dirty. It's wet. It's
They
I
look
don't know.
beautiful.
Yeah,
In
they do.
concept, I'm all for it. Now, you want to get the dog to play in the leaves or
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Great
Yeah.
I'm cool
photos,
with that.
stuff like that.
I can take it or leave it.
Yeah, I can live the rest of my life never jumping in leaves again, but thinking about jumping in leaves and be satisfied.
I maybe want to do it a few more times.
Because
And also, what kind of leaves are we talking about here? Is this these oak leaves or these pine leaves or pointy?
dude, pine
They're,
leaves, yikes.
Is it a giant pile of marijuana leaves?
Oh my god, dude! So here's the thing about leaves: they're either wet and that sucks, or they're dry and they just disintegrate when you land on them.
I've worked on a hemp farm and it's amazing.
Really? Well, okay, so that's a good segue then into our next topic, since you are our in-house resident cannabis
Perfect.
connoisseur.
Yeah, look at
Um, So big homie Sleepy Joe
that. Yo.
recently announced. You know what?
G-Man.
Actually, so since JP's the smart one, I'm going to let him give you guys like the little bit of the
insight.
rundown on it.
Yeah. So his announcement was basically that. Well, there's three actions that he's taking. The first was he's pardoning everybody that has a federal felony or federal marijuana conviction.
Pardon.
So there's literally dozens of people that will be affected by that.
Yeah. Dozens of people.
Yeah, so you have to be pretty hardcore
A lot more than
to get
dozen.
federal marijuana charges.
Dude, I got caught with 14
But,
pounds.
Yeah, like that's like having a lot of fucking product on you.
But more productive, he has asked all the governors of our states to do the same at the state and local level, which would be considerable amount of people pardoned. And beyond that, he's also directed the Department of Health and Human Services to immediately look at rescheduling marijuana and taking it out of being a Schedule
Yeah,
I
can we get a round of applause,
Love
please?
that.
Live studio audience, what do you all think about
love
that? Fantastic news, yeah?
I can love that.
Vic's
Yes.
convulsing again.
Convulsing.
No, I think that's, I mean, that's obviously like a good thing for most people, I would say. But it should, I mean, it's crazy because you said fentanyl is like lower on the drug tier list as far as like the government's concerned.
What it's
than
next
marijuana.
to. Yeah.
What the hell? I'm convinced there's not enough marijuana. Like, I don't think that you could actually overdose and die. of
war
marijuana.
on
You would
drugs
fall
is
asleep.
fucking bullshit too.
Speaking of drugs, well, mostly
I am
marijuana.
on drugs. Yeah, is that what you said?
Are you? No, the
Yeah.
question is not are you, it's which are you on. But that's neither here nor there. What is the craziest way? Because I would love to hear your answer. What is like the craziest way you've ever had to like smoke weed? Like devices, calling an audible because you got to get creative.
Like that, or like a concoction stuff like that.
Like anything.
too?
Like I can say this: the first time I ever smoked weed in my whole life, when I was like 14, I smoked out of a fucking Best
Okay,
Buy
so like
receipt.
smoked out of or smoked like.
Both.
Okay,
All of the
so
above. Yeah, the first time I ever got high, I literally rolled it up in a Best Buy receipt because I was just like, well, it's a paper product. Which, by the way,
smoked a receipt.
Oh yeah, horrible idea. Would not recommend. Like,
Oh,
ink when
that's
it's lit, when it's ignited.
bad. Do you not know what's in there? It's like a
oh,
thermal
so much
paper.
toxic stuff. Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, there's ink on there. It was a horrible idea. Yeah, look, it's a miracle I'm still here.
Lungs.
I've done a lot of stupid shit in my life. Yeah.
Let me think. I've smoked in like apples. I'm
Classic
pretty sure like
water
a
bottles.
carrot, water bottles.
carrot,
Yeah.
that's an interesting one.
I've smoked like a wooden pipe before too with a screen.
I got you beat. I smoked out of a plastic bubble blowing pipe that was my sister's when she was
my
like
God.
6. Sorry.
I smoked like a like a big 2-liter bottle, and then like another 2-liter
It was
bottle,
like a gravity bomb.
and then
right?
and then you
I
put
see, I know a little
you
something.
put
Yeah, I mean-
tobacco and weed on it, and it's called a mole. I used
Okay,
to
see
smoke
now you're
those.
just next level. So I thought I knew,
No,
and then you
yeah.
just came in with
And
a whole
then,
level of information.
yeah, it got you really fucking high. I was so skinny when I used to do that. It was so bad for you. So bad for you. I cannot believe I used to fucking smoke that shit.
Well,
Disgusting.
See, I used to mostly just be a classic, just blunts.
Or spliffs too. Yeah, blunts are nice. I like blunts still. I
that
smoke
was the
those.
classic. Dude,
Have you ever smoked a spliff? It's just tobacco and weed
no, actually,
in
I
a
never have.
joint. Well, joint because it's a spliff.
I never. You want to hear something really crazy? Never a day in my life have I ever actually rolled a blunt myself.
No? Oh
Not
my
a
god, I
single time
love
ever.
rolling blunts. I can roll blunts a lot better than I
'Cause you
can
know
roll
why?
joints lately.
Everyone I was friends with smoked so
Upsetting.
much. I never had to pay
I
for
love
weed,
weed.
dude.
Ah,
Never
you
had
lucky
to
son of a bitch.
roll it. It was just always there. And see, here's the thing. I'm so social. I'm so much fucking fun to be around. I
Mhm.
really am.
People are just like, here, they
So
can
they're like,
have
dude,
it.
come smoke with us. And
Come
I'm like,
fucking
if you guys insist. Meanwhile, I'm gaslighting everybody into letting me smoke for free. It was amazing.
Oh my god,
I
that's
spent
so fucking
like
funny.
$30 total ever on weed, I think.
You're lucky.
Like seriously.
Weed's fucking expensive.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't pay for mine. So
So,
You know what I mean?
as far as weirdest things smoked from, I think I probably have you both beat.
oh, dude, yours is gonna end up being some crazy, like a car engine or something.
No, a
Car
potato,
engine?
a potato cannon.
A potato
How?
cannon?
I need to know the
So,
logistics of how that works.
In high school, we built a potato cannon. Got
Naturally.
up to all kinds of illegal things with that, but at its core, a potato cannon is just a giant pipe. So imagine a 6-foot long piece of 3-inch PVC that terminates in like a larger section where it blows up, and basically, what we basically just filled the whole thing up. Like sat on one end, puffed on one end until like the entire amount was just filling the whole thing up.
Oh god.
And then someone would put their mouth to it, and the other person would blow from the other side and just like shotgun it straight into them. The
Dude.
whole pipe work.
Oh my god. I mean, I've used one of those like face cover things with the bongs
a
attached.
gas mask?
Yeah, gas mask face cover things.
I
Jesus.
was like, wait, what?
Fucking high right
also-
now.
Like post-pandemic smoking here?
I also made
I'm too claustrophobic
a
for that
bong
shit,
for
though.
my mom for her birthday out of a neon pink Maglite flashlight.
Oh my god.
What a gift. What a great gift.
Well,
yeah.
when I was in high school, all of my friends used to bring their weed to my house to have my mom roll it into joints for them because she could roll the tightest joints that anybody had ever seen.
Oh my god.
Man,
I
that's
love it.
efficiency
That's so
right there.
funny.
That's efficiency. Yeah,
They're like, I know a person who can roll the J's the best.
dude, I feel like so edibles like a whole different story. Dude, I can't with edible. They like knock me on my ass, and I
That's-
always take too many because I'm like, oh, I'm a big guy. I need 2 of these things.
Yeah,
I've never
no.
tried one.
No.
Because you
Oh.
metabolize them differently. So
Yeah,
it hits you
or maybe
like
not even at
it
all.
hits you like 2 times harder.
Yeah, it hits me like 4 times. Dude, I
Yeah.
did
No,
one
it's
time
true. Like
at
it
my
does.
nephew's 3rd birthday party.
I remember you telling me this.
And
story.
it was like I spent most of the time like I probably spent 75% of that day like trying to hype myself up to go interact with people.
yeah.
Like I'm in the living room and I'm like, all right, everybody's on the porch, right? And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go out there. Like also, it's like, why do you have to plan just going out and talk? So I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna just like talk to my family. And this is like 30 minutes, right? And I'm like, all right, now I'm gonna really do it. And then I go to stand up and I quickly realize I didn't have it in me to do that yet. So now I gotta recollect myself. I'm like, all right. Another like half an hour goes by. I go out there and I'm like, oh, dude, there's too many people. There's like 8 people. I'm like, there's too many people out here, but I'm gonna sit down anyway. And I feel like when you're high, all right, one of 2 thoughts cross your mind. You're either like everybody knows I'm high, or you're like nobody has any idea. I'm high. In my mind, that
Usually,
day I was like,
mostly people know.
everybody knows that I'm high.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, and my uncle comes up and starts talking to me, and he actually had no idea I was high because he doesn't really know what
Really?
that like looks like.
Okay.
So the one person who probably didn't know I was high wants to strike up and engage in conversation with me. So I'm immediately like, this is not a good scenario. And he's talking to me about like tractors and cars and stuff, and I'm just
the most
trying to be
random
engaged.
shit ever.
And the whole time I'm just like, yeah. And in my head, all I'm thinking is like, he definitely knows I'm really high right now. And then I was like, all right, I can't handle this. I'm going to go back inside. And I went back in there. And then I was like, I just think I'm going to stay here until there's like cake.
Oh my
and the
god.
cake came out. And I was there. I was
Yeah.
there for the cake. And then very quickly retreated back into the comfort of the indoors.
And that entire time he didn't know at all that you were fucking high.
He had everybody else, including my cousin who gave them.
and
She was
still
like,
to
"You're
this
really
day
high."
he doesn't know that you were fucking
Oh,
high.
he probably has no idea.
Oh my fucking god. You were like,
I wish
I'm a
he did, because then he
fucking
probably would
sneaky
have
bitch.
like not tried to engage as much.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't have the capacity for this
Fair
right
enough.
now.
Now I want fucking cake. God damn it.
Cake? I think cake's overrated.
God.
Okay, we have a special appearance from the fucking chick from The Ring.
The
Have you
Grudge?
seen that movie, The Ring?
No.
The Grudge? The Ring? Have you seen either one of those?
Survey says. No.
But you knew The Grudge. You brought it up.
Yeah, because I watched Scary Movie and I've like seen things of The Grudge. Like I've seen like a little bit of The Grudge. I've seen a little bit of The Grudge too, where the girl is like in bed and the guy's in the shower and she's like under the covers or whatever, and she like feels like this bump or she sees the bump and it's like her and she like takes her across the room and I don't know. That's
All
what I
right.
saw.
I need to know.
Yes.
Tell me your favorite movies. This is important.
Why you gotta put me on the spot like that?
I'm gonna judge you so hard. No pressure.
Well, recently I really liked The Black Phone. I don't know if
Okay.
you've seen it. Have you seen it?
No, I have not seen that yet.
It's pretty decent. I liked it. Favorite movie? The Notebook. I'm kidding.
Dude, don't sleep on The Notebook.
I
Notebook goes
love
hard.
The Notebook. Yeah, don't get me
Notebook
wrong.
goes hard. Nicholas
But
Sparks.
it's not one of my
hell of a fucking
favorite.
writer.
Um,
What's your favorite chick flick then?
fuck. Chick flick?
Yeah, what's your favorite chick flick?
Ooh. Would you judge me if I said White Chicks?
That is not a chick flick.
No, for before.
Oh wait, like
It's like one of my top favorite movies.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, that's
like
fucking
you
a great
can't.
movie.
Yeah, like
Great
it
movie.
slaps.
10 out of
Chick
10.
flick. Why can't I think of any fucking movies right now, yo?
Chick-fil-A now. Let's had to interject with that.
I do not support.
Shit, I've
those
seen a lot of chick
fucking-
flicks.
Those fucking hating fucking fucks.
Oh yeah, now they're terrible. They're pretty horrible
Their
people.
chicken
actually.
is mediocre. Don't fucking hate me.
I've only had it like
it's
3
pretty
times.
decent. I like their waffle fries though. I just want food.
You've got it. You're like, you just have to. Oh,
I get
Vic,
hangry.
round 2. Vic's gonna eat the mic. Vic tried to eat the mic last week.
Yo, the dead one bat.
We need to. We need to just put like a spice rack over here for you, so that when you get hungry,
Dude,
you
I need
can
to get like a snack
season
rack.
up the mic. But yeah, no. I think first of all, chick flicks go hard. I don't even care. I think one of my favorite chick flicks is probably all right. So like A Walk to Remember, great movie. Love and Basketball, which is my favorite movie of all time. I don't know if that's technically a chick flick or not. It's a love story, but I don't know if I'd call it a chick flick. That's a great movie. Great movie. My favorite movie of all time. What's some other good I think it's called He's Just Not That Into You. I feel like.
On someone.
I don't know what that was, but it certainly was not a word in the English dictionary. For sure, dude. Not in the English language.
You speak
At all.
Simlish.
Yeah, what was that?
That sounds like a movie.
You were like,
I
are you
know.
speaking in emojis? You were like,
Yeah.
what was that?
That sound.
You're still not. Let's get a real word out there. All right,
Oh no, I was doing that on purpose.
Hey, we got a real word. Let's get it. Live studio audience of 4,000. Yeah.
4,000.
Yeah.
That sounds a lot less than 4,000, guy.
Well,
Yo,
there's some of
who
them are
was
shy.
that guy screaming?
Some of them are shy, you know? Don't judge them.
Did you hear like dinging when I?
Yeah. I was gonna let it slide, but yeah, since you want to always bring to light your own imperfections, because that kind of seems to be
Why
your
do
vibe,
I
you know?
do that?
You know
Why
what
do
I
I do that?
Look, you're just bumping into everything. At this point, we just need you to sit just like still like this. How long do you think you could actually sit still for?
I have ADHD, bro. No. That's not even.
Wait. All right, let's have a staring contest again.
Guy.
I feel like I think last
I'm
time you got
already
fucking
crying.
wrecked. I wrecked you last time we did this. All right, ready?
Oh.
Okay, on JP's cue.
3, 2, 1, go.
Stop. It's
My eyes
already.
are wide open. Oh, we got a pterodactyl in the building here.
It's-
I feel like dude, my eye hurts so bad right now.
Stop. Oh my god, this hurts.
I'm crying. Am I crying right now?
I know I am.
Did you blink?
No, I did. I think that
I quit. Oh my! Why does that hurt so bad?
Because there's no lubrication. I used
Oh
to
my
be really good
God,
at it.
what's
but
good
I
with my
can't
tear
do it.
ducts?
I used to be really good at it, but now I
At staring contest?
I used to have like a method, but I can't remember what I used to do.
A method?
Uh-huh.
My method is just keep your eyes open until you can't anymore.
I think like I
I
used
feel
to
like that's a pretty universal approach
Hold on.
to a staring contest. Oh, now you look like the girl from The Grudge with your hair like all down like that.
Thanks.
Even though you have never seen that movie.
Like I said, I know of it. It's not like I've never seen it.
Unbelievable. You didn't even know who Jake Gyllenhaal was the other day. Didn't know.
I
who
know
Jake
who he
Gyllenhaal
is. I
was.
just didn't know his name.
I had to plow through 7 movies, and 2 were like, "Oh, that's right, that's who it is."
You should have said The Day After Tomorrow.
Yeah, of all the movies, I was like, Nightcrawler,
That's what.
Brokeback Mountain,
There we go. There we go.
Brothers.
There we go. That's one of my favorite movies, to be honest. The Day After
Nightcrawler?
Tomorrow. No,
Oh, The Day After
Tomorrow. The Devil Wears Prada. I
So
love
basically,
that
any
one.
movie that starts with the letter D, pretty much.
These nuts.
We'll have to make that a soundbite.
That was kind of perfect.
Why am I so easily entertained by such childish things? Is what I would
Me
like to know.
too. It's fucking disgusting. Get wrecked.
Get fucking wrecked, mate.
Get fucked.
Get wrecked.
Anyway.
What's
What
your
were we talking about?
Favorite movies and favorite chick flicks.
Yeah. You know what's a really good movie? Blood Diamond.
Blood Diamond. That sounds familiar.
It's got Leo in it. My boy Leo, who's been under some fire lately for...
Dude, did you see the one movie that he just recently came out with? It's fucking garbage.
What's it called?
I'm mad that he's in it. Golden or something like that?
No.
Oh my god, it's
But now I definitely don't want to see it.
garbage. Have you seen the new Nicolas Cage movie too?
He's still making
All up
movies?
in the fucking mic. Yeah, he made a movie about him.
Oh, it was a comedy, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. No, yeah, it was definitely a comedy.
Something burden of talent or
the
something.
unbearable amount of massive talent or something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
It was fucking great. I loved it though.
Damn, I can
I
relate.
love Nicolas Cage and his movies, to be honest. National Treasure.
I mean,
Fucking 10
man's
out
a
of 10.
nutcase, but
Oh, yeah.
he's funny. He hits
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what? One of my other favorite movies is The Mask. I love me some Jim Carrey.
You have such an interesting array of favorite
Any
movies.
Jim Carrey movie, I fucking love it. He's my dad.
Did you ever see... Oh, Vic bit the mic.
No, I didn't. I went.
Did you ever see...
I swear I didn't bite your.
Have you ever
mic.
seen the number
Just kind of
23?
molesting it. What?
Huh? Vic.
What?
That mic is only like 2 years old.
I thought it was only like a
So-
month old.
Inappropriate.
That made my fucking case so bad. Even
Yeah.
worse.
This is
I
so...
went from here
First of all,
to here to here.
we need a mouth guard for your mic. We need like a plastic...
Wait, I thought we were getting like the.
Listen,
Yeah, I'm gonna get the.
We're
foam
working on a
covers
budget.
for it.
all right, we'll get there.
All right.
You know, all we
No
did was
worries.
build out
It's
a whole
okay, it's
set.
okay. I'm
you know?
joking. Anyway,
I know, so am I.
where were we going with that?
I don't know. I asked you that because I was just curious because I'm like, you seem to have never seen any movies ever. So I needed to know what movies you have seen. And now I have a little bit of a better understanding. Which I'm not... Yeah.
Take Me Home Tonight is pretty good too. I don't know if
That's a
you've
movie
seen
or a song? Because I know the
it.
song.
It's both.
Take Me
home
Home. Is the
tonight.
song in the movie?
Yeah, it is. I
Sick.
don't ever want to let you go
Mm-mm.
to the light.
No, all right. How about this? Have you seen any 80s movies?
Like what?
Oh, boy. Let's see. Goonies,
Mm-hmm.
Stand By Me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Have
so
you
you've
ever seen?
it?
Have you ever seen Man on Fire?
Yep, with Denzel.
I love Man on Fire.
Have you ever seen Footloose? I don't know if that was an 80s movie. Was it an 80s movie? Maybe
If it
late
was,
70s?
it was. Yeah, I feel I was late.
Negative,
70s.
negatory, sir.
Okay, but I'll get... All right, so what else was there? There were so many good 80s... All the good 80s horror movies. Nightmare on Elm Street.
I've never watched any of those because I'm not really a fan of horror, but like I'm starting to kind of get into
Okay.
horror now.
That's fair.
In
80s music? You know
I
who's
love
like...
80s music.
You know who's like...
100%.
Who's like my favorite 80s artist, low-key? Pat Benatar.
Yeah, I understand that. No, that's understandable. She's
So good.
so
Pat,
good.
Cyndi Lauper, Stevie Nicks, bruh. I will cry to some Stevie Nicks straight up.
I got to see her in concert.
No, you didn't.
Their
when?
last concert, Fleetwood Mac's
No,
last concert in
where?
Albany. It was like 2019, I think.
Damn.
Yeah,
Did you cry?
yeah,
I would have wept.
I did a lot. Oh my god, she was so fucking gorgeous.
She's amazing.
And to see just Fleetwood Mac back in action, it was like, oh my god. Rihanna rings like a bell
in the night when you love.
to love her.
Dude,
Yeah, no,
I
I love
love
it.
Fleetwood Mac so much.
Just like the white window, sing the songs I like to sing. Ooh, baby, ooh, say ooh. Yeah, no.
Now, you know what's my favorite
Right.
Fleetwood Mac song, low-key, though? Everywhere.
Everywhere?
I want to be with you everywhere. Wait, shit, now
Wanna
what?
be with you everywhere.
Yeah, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love that song too. Ooh,
Yeah. Ooh, I want to be with you.
Mine honestly
everywhere.
is Landslide. I know.
It's a classic. Can't go wrong. I'm not gonna be
Makes
mad
me
at you for
cry
that.
every time.
Oh yeah, easily. Dude, I'll get down to some 80s music. What's the one song? Is it Take On Me that the music video is like
You wanna-
etched, like pencil
You want to
sketched?
know what's
Yeah.
a really wait? What?
You never seen the music video for Take Me On or Take On
Oh
Me?
yeah. No, I've
And
seen
it's
a
like
few.
the
of them,
whole
yeah.
like I don't know about the whole video.
My
but
old
most
job,
of the
I
video
used
is like
to like watch videos
pencil
sometimes.
sketched.
Like I would like listen to music on YouTube, and I'd be like working, and I'd be like, "Yo, what's the music video to this right now?" And I would like
I
kind
do
of
that
look
all the
real quick,
time.
and I'd be like, "Okay, weird. Go back to work."
Yeah.
You want to know what's a really good song? Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you.
I know you are already thinking about that song. JP,
Never
I
gonna
feel like
run
every time we talk about
around
80s music,
and desert you.
Rick Astley has to come up.
Never gonna give. Never gonna give.
He said, never gonna give, never gonna give.
Never gonna give.
Oh, wow. I didn't know Louis Armstrong was a feature on that song. Yeah, I could listen to 80s
I was trying
music
to think
all
of.
day.
I can't think of lyrics right now. Somewhere.
What about
beyond the sea.
Okay. That's pretty damn
Somewhere.
good.
Waiting
Wow.
for me.
I just
My lover stays. I'm going. I can't.
no. Can we continue the show, please? Can you give some more?
I don't really know the lyrics after that.
All right, that's fair. I didn't know any of the lyrics. I just know what he sounds like.
Oh, I know La Vie en Rose.
Oh, love. That's a beautiful
Oh, my-
song.
Hold me close and hold me fast. The magic spell you cast. This is La Vie en Rose. When you hold me and I haven't listened to it in so long, so I kind of forgot the lyrics.
I just shed a tear.
When you kiss me in your arms.
Do you remember in How I Met Your Mother when the mother played it on the ukulele? That was the first time I ever heard that song.
Really?
Yeah.
I've known La Vie en Rose since I was like 12.
Yeah, such a good
And
song.
in a world apart, a world where roses bloom, and when we sing, I wish I remember the lyrics. I'm sad I don't, because I used to love that song. I do still. Angels
That's a beautiful
from
piece of music.
above. Yeah, no, I can't remember it, sadly, but it's okay.
Dude, I could easily see you being like a 50s singer.
I wanted to be. I would love to meet Ella Fitzgerald too.
Ella
When-
Fitzgerald. was
Yeah,
hard.
if I could bring back somebody, it'd be her. And Louis
Shout out to Ella
Armstrong.
Fitzgerald.
Oh yeah. All right. So what else do we have on the agenda tonight?
I'm gonna go ahead and say we might be running out of time here. JP, can we get a time check?
You're about hitting the mark there.
So basically, all right. So again, since y'all missed this last week, poor you guys. We have you know what though? I will say we were way more streamlined this episode.
Oh yes, we were. We were out
last
of fucking
week was
line.
a manic shit show. And I'm sad we won't have the whole thing for you. We got plenty of clips for that. But yeah, so I feel like that's a good place to kind of end this one.
Yeah.
We'll just finish off with what our plans for the weekend are, which is
Oh my God.
you two going to your first Comic-Con.
Comic-Con in New York City. I'm so
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
excited.
And you're gonna be
I'm gonna be Daenerys Targaryen.
Daenerys Stormborn
Yes.
of House Targaryen,
Mother
Breaker
of
of Chains,
Dragons.
Misa, Mother of Dragons,
Khaleesi.
Blood of My Blood, Khaleesi. What else was it? She had 15 titles. Queen of the Andals.
You are my queen.
She said Dracarys. Oh, that was
She
good.
said Jacaris. What?
I feel like mine was a little better. I feel
off.
like if a dragon was here right now and we both said Dracarys,
Dracaris.
no, for sure he would burn you, dude. My Dracarys is on point. Look, I just pick. And you got to do the little snort, Dracarys.
Dracaris.
I've been watching
Nah, it's
lots of
too
House
hard.
of the Dragon. I feel like it's pretty good.
Oh my God, yeah, no.
If
it's really good.
Drogon was here
Oh
right
my
now,
God, we're gonna return and I'm gonna watch House of the Dragon.
have you caught up?
Oh yeah.
Nice. We'll save that for next week.
Real quick, what's your favorite, each of you, what's your favorite Daenerys scene?
Ooh. Damn. All right. Definitely it's not my favorite, but the first one that sprung to mind was when she walked out of the funeral pyre. When everything was on fire. That was a sick ass scene.
Yeah.
Damn, what's my favorite Dany scene?
I really enjoyed the one where the Dothraki have like kind of like got her back after she's already been like kind of ruling. And
Oh
everything.
yeah, and she was at Vice Dothraki.
Yep, and then she burns all the guys or whatever, and she comes out and gets to all the other ones. Like people are like, yeah, no, fuck them. Hey, you're amazing. You are our queen.
Yeah, no, I dig. I think you know what's a very underrated scene of hers because in my mind this was the first time where I was like, oh, she really that bitch.
Mhm.
Was when remember when her like advisor or her friend or whatever was like sleeping with the dude from Karth and they tried to play her, but then she came back and locked him in the
Yep.
safe. Dude, if you
Yep.
really think about it, all right,
That was
she
awesome.
has
I love
burnt
that.
literal cities to the ground. She's burned people alive. She's done she's done her fair share of murdering, right?
Oh, yeah.
But locking someone in a pitch black safe until they starve to death, that's next level shit. That's
Oh, yeah.
gangster right
No,
there.
that's so fucked.
So I think that was the
Damn.
most some of the
Yeah.
most gangster she ever did.
She.
I think my favorite
Amazing.
was
I'll say, what about you?
when she traded one of her dragons for
Oh,
the
that
army.
was so good.
Yeah.
And the guy,
Damn, that might be it.
The guy is shit talking her in Valerian.
That's it. That's the one.
All this time, and she's just playing along with the translator. And then he's sitting there wrestling with the dragon, trying to get it to
Calm
like
down.
obey.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, she's speaking to him in Valerian,
scene
and
goes
he
so
doesn't
hard.
realize it at first because she's got the thing to control
The Unsullied.
the Unsullied.
Yeah.
And she's speaking to them in Valerian, and they're marching forward and stopping, and he's just fucking around with the dragon. And they wait a minute.
I don't know if it was Valerian or High Valerian.
Yeah, it's the old Valerian. It was and she's like, "Bitch, this is my native tongue."
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the
Like-
fuck.
Yep.
Who do you think you're fucking
No,
with?
that scene goes so
I
hard.
love
Yeah,
that
it
one
does.
too.
that's a great scene. That's a great scene. And a great way to end episode 1, the redo. That's what this
Yes,
is called. The
sir.
Redux.
I
redo.
agree. Wow.
So thank you all
on
for
that
tuning in. And there will be much more to come. We will be eventually having guests, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get that send off
yeah.
music.
Can't wait to see you guys next
Hey,
week.
listen, thank you all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? We're happy to have you here. We're happy to be here. We're having a good time.
Oh,
We're hoping
yeah.
you're having
We're
a
just
good
trying
time
to relax and talk about some things.
too. Yeah, we're here to talk about some things, and that's about it.
All right.
I'm Dev,
I'm Vic.
and that's
That's
and
that.
Fucking dab me up. Wait,
Dab
no,
me
wait,
up.
real quick. We did a handshake.
Oh my god,
Let's
I
see
don't know if I'm
remember.
gonna remember it.
Okay. You're not going to definitely, but let's try it anyway. Yo, no way. No way. No.
So
All right. It was close enough. It was close. We'll
So
try that. We'll try
close.
next week. We'll try again next week. But that was better than I
I
expected.
didn't know if you were gonna do the.
It's okay. We'll get chemistry. We're
That
working
was a
out.
lot better than
Working out.
before.
Better than before. Thank y'all.
Bye, guys.
See y'all next week. Dude, that song is awesome.
I love that.